What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So this game is a little bit different than the first, obviously, with the main menu just being this little window that opens. You can see all my whatnot I have on my computer here. So we're gonna start out with a new game. Just use that slot, and the game will just start immediately. So we'll go ahead. We'll hop right in. Yes.
Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son Dudley.
Dudley.
Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he is a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One
Hogwarts.
evening,
They'll help you
a
in the
house
wizarding
elf
world, but
named
not with
Dobby
domestic
appeared.
abuse.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Well, that's not ominous.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. They flew him to their home, the Burrow, where Harry spent the rest of the summer before travelling by Floo Powder to Diagon Alley.
That's interesting.
Harry met up with Ron's sister Ginny and went with her to Flourish and Blotts, where the famous wizard author Gilderoy Lockhart was signing his latest book.
Great Scott, is that? No, surely not.
At least their
It
mouths
is.
move.
It's Harry Potter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts.
Yippee.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Hey, I didn't
Leave
ask
him
for
alone.
that.
He didn't want all that.
Thank you, Ginny.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
Oh, just
I
you
suppose
wait.
your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
What a dick.
Hurry! We've missed the train! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago!
That's not
Oh
good.
no! What are we going to do?
Hmm.
Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road. Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here. Phew, that was close. I think we're almost there. Uh-oh, I think the car's cutting out.
Well,
Come on,
maybe you
car.
should have checked the oil.
Come on! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh, great. You wrecked the car. Great job, moron.
Ron! Ron, where are you? Over here, Harry! The Whomping Willow's got me!
That's not good.
Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
You know what? I will do my best. So yeah, the controls for this game are pretty much almost the same as the last one, except you don't turn, you turn. Crap, I can't remember. Oh. So, yeah, okay. So the arrow keys turn you left and right, and not the direction keys turn you right, not the A and D keys. A and D keys strafe. And as always, the mouse lets you look around. Plus, the aiming system is a little bit better. You gotta avoid those things.
I can open chests with the Alahamora spell.
But
To
we can
cast
also
a spell, press and hold the left mouse button.
we can also skip cutscenes if we want to.
Alahamora! To climb over low walls, I just have to walk into them. I can use this gargoyle as a target to activate the Lumos spell. Lumos!
Ooh, Lumos is a little bit different. Doesn't activate like little things for us to jump on. I mean, sometimes it does, but gotta change the control. I've got to change the control. So normally, jumping would be the right mouse or the control button. So we want to set that to space or right mouse. And drinking a potion is Q, which I change it to F. That makes things a little bit easier on me. Okay, that's
This
a lot
is
better.
a save book. Walk into them to save the current state of your game.
Okay.
When you faint, your game will automatically revert to the point where and when you last touched a save book.
So try to touch them as often as possible.
Flipendo!
Nope, that's the only ones he gave us. And now back to saving Ron.
I bet I can cast Flipendo on that luggage. Push it to that ledge.
Well, considering it's got the Flipendo logo on it.
Hurry! This branch is squeezing me like a snake!
You know what, Ron? I'm doing the best I can, man, okay?
Alahamora! A chocolate frog.
Chocolate frogs replenish some of your stamina. They also taste delicious.
I will say the chocolate frogs are a bit harder to catch in this one.
Alahamora! Alahamora can open up magically locked objects such as chests and secret doors.
And you will find them all over the place.
Alahamora! Good job, Harry. Now, see if you can cast Flipendo on this branch to get it off me.
I mean,
I think I see a sensitive spot right there.
I'll try. What if this doesn't work? You got a plan B?
Flipendo! Thanks, Harry.
Yeah,
Much
you're lucky
appreciated.
that worked.
Oh no! Come back! Great. My dad won't be happy that I lost his flying car.
Ronald Weasley!
Anyway, we'd better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late. Not only does Lumos cast light, it also reveals magically hidden things.
Well then how the hell did you get up, Ron?
To jump, run to the ledge and press the right mouse button. Try collecting the beans on all the ledges, Harry.
Like I
Those
said,
are Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I should collect as many as I can. They'll come in handy later. Harry, you need to get onto this ledge over here.
working on it. You little bastard. Like I said, the chocolate frogs are a lot harder to catch. You kind of have to corner them.
Cast Flipendo to push the block towards me, and then use it to jump to this ledge.
That makes sense.
Alohomora! Alohomora!
Look at them beans.
This is a bronze wizard card. There are 50 of these scattered throughout Hogwarts. Each time you collect 10 bronze cards, you're given a permanent stamina increase. Pressing the escape key will allow you to access the Folio Magi and look at the wizard cards you've collected thus far.
Good. So yeah, the bronze wizard cards, they give you a stamina increase, which means you get another little lightning bolt in the corner there. No, nothing special back here? Okay.
The rain has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled.
Good point,
Come on!
Harry.
We'd better get up to the school.
I suppose, if we must. We'll come back to that chest later. We'll get back to a lot of things later.
The Gryffindor dormitory is just over here to the right, remember?
I mean, vaguely. For your information, yes, Hogwarts has changed a bit since we were last here.
The dormitory is up here, Harry.
So now there's a little thing at the end of that hallway which leads up to the staircase, which leads us right up to the common room.
Finally, there's the portrait of the Pink Lady. Give her the password and let's go to bed. I thought you'd have the password.
Where the fuck
Why
would
would I have the password?
Thank you.
Why would I have it? I've been with you since we got here. You're
point.
right. I better know who would have it. There you are.
As
Right
usual.
on time.
Yep.
I heard the most incredible story about you two getting expelled over a flying car.
Hermione, please, we're tired. Could you just tell us what the password is?
Please.
Wattlebird.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
Even if it'll only be for a short time, because your happy ass is getting expelled.
There you two are. Brilliant entrance. Got the year off with a bang. Mum's furious, by the way. You two should hear about the bean trading system we've set up. It's
Bean
based
trading?
on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Fred, myself, and several of our associates have set up trading opportunities throughout Hogwarts. Some of us will occasionally have an item to trade. If you have enough beans, we'll trade with you.
Where are we supposed to get all these beans?
They're hidden all over the place. It's not hard to find them. You should have enough to start trading in no time. It'll be a pleasure doing business with you, I'm sure.
Well, their voice actors changed.
Once inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor heroes due to their little accident with the Whomping Willow.
At least
Harry
we weren't
slept well
expelled.
that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
Good morning, Harry.
It's time for our Defense Against the Dark Arts lesson with Professor Lockhart. I just love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
So moving around is a little bit easier in this game, like getting to each of your classes. Because, and I'll show you why here in a minute,
Harry, Defense Against the Dark Arts is up here.
Try to hurry, Harry. We'll get to see Gilderoy Lockhart in person.
ugh. But anyway, they actually have the moving staircases to go about.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silver wizard cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door. See if you can find all 40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, this is just open.
Alohomora!
Look at all them beans. We'll get to these carpets later. They require a special spell that we haven't learned yet, but anyway. Back to the moving staircase. Which is just so cool that they include it in this game, and it's actually with a level of more or less accuracy.
You remember where it is, don't you?
Oh, good job.
I'd better get out of here. Filch might be lurking nearby.
He's right behind me. Yep.
Well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
It was like
Argus Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
she does.
Honestly, it just fell.
A new asshole?
What was that?
Hey, what you talking about?
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
Yep. You're just as crazy as the rest of us, Harry. Ooh.
Alohomora!
Yeah, I'll follow you in a minute, Ron. Got things to do. Ooh, I like that sound.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
So technically we don't learn this until this upcoming lesson, but that's how you take care of the gnomes in this particular installment. And you can actually get some of your beans back from them. Because they'll still knock the piss out of you, and they'll still take your beans, but you can at least get some of them back.
Alohomora!
Oh, late to class again, I see.
Welcome to
Potter.
Defense Against the Dark Arts. My fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway.
Could you
I am
not?
Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class. Honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as Cornish pixies. Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
Says you. So anyway, first spell of the
Clear
game.
your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me.
I wasn't.
And concentrate on the symbol in front of you. See the wand? It's going to move its way around
I'm
the
concentrating
symbol.
on the symbol.
At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts.
Lot easier
you
than
must
tracing
hit
it
all
around.
of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try?
I
Round
suppose.
1, begin. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round.
Thanks.
5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, begin. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3. Begin.
See? Easy enough.
Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise. 15 points to Gryffindor. You've learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena?
I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick of him.
Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictus Sempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ready to begin? Good luck! 3, 2, 1, go! Fire crabs are nasty little pests that like to shoot hot flame out of... well, at you. You can stun them by casting Rictus Sempra on them. Then you can use Flipendo to push them around.
Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the first
This
way
indicates
to,
that a fire crab placed
puzzles.
on or nearby the symbol will cause something to happen in the world, Harry. Try and use Flipendo to push the fire crab onto this plate.
Rictus Sempra.
Yep, flip them on their backs.
Flipendo!
I'm gonna push you around.
Flipendo! Rictus Sempra. Flipendo!
Woohoo!
Alohomora!
Crap. Plus, we don't have a nice long animation for that anymore, which is kind of nice. I'm just gonna knock your ass.
Rictus Sempra!
Anyway, moving on. Come here, Froggy.
That's a giant orange snail. Avoid touching them or their slime trails. The acid that they secrete will burn you. Harry, trust me, I know. Rictus Sempra will stun them, and then you can use Flipendo to push them around.
As if I couldn't have figured that out.
Rictus Sempra!
So, first bit of this,
Rictus Sempra!
knock all these blood holes in there.
Rictus Sempra!
Remember, we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible.
Rictus Sempra! Flipendo! Rictus Sempra! Flipendo!
Chat drops down that little nugget of knowledge.
Rictus Sempra! Flipendo!
That unlocks one.
Rictus Sempra!
And this one will unlock another.
Flipendo!
And now, I don't think I even really need to... I think I can just use this. If memory serves. I could be wrong.
Alohomora!
Alright, we'll get that here in a minute. That's one. I might need to use them to collect this one. Yep, I do.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Ah, crap. That was close. Let's try that again, shall we? Voila. So it gives you 200 seconds, I guess?
Flipendo!
And this just gives you beans.
Flipendo!
But with this game, you want all the beans you
Rictus
can
Sempra!
collect.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Moving on.
Gnomes are a greedy lot. They will try to steal your Bertie Bott's beans. Flipendo will push them onto their backs and cause them to drop anything they might have stolen. You can also pick up gnomes and throw them around. Throw them into a gnome hole to permanently get rid of them. That is a gnome hole. This is where gnomes come from and where they go to deposit stolen goods. Throw gnomes into these holes to permanently get rid of them. You cannot climb into them.
Man, I want to see what kind of good shit he's got stashed in there.
Flipendo! Alohomora! Alohomora!
There's one more bean I need to get. Here we go. Moving on now. Come here, Froggy.
Alohomora! Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra! Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Boom shakalaka!
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Son.
Rictus Sempra! Flipendo!
Remember, people, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible.
Rictus Sempra! Flipendo! 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 Flipendo!
This is how we get another challenge started.
Rictus Sempra! Alohomora! Lumos! Flipendo!
Alright, I haven't missed anything in here except for this.
Flipendo!
Come here, you bastard.
Alohomora!
That's one of those silver wizard cards they were talking about earlier.
Flipendo! Alohomora!
Another bronze wizard card. I'd love to collect those things. Oh, nope, I guess you could go back if you wanted to. Anyway, not the point.
Rictus Sempra!
Collect these beans and get out of here. Alright, so this next part is interesting. You have to match up the
Flipendo!
base.
Flipendo!
Okay, so that's what we want.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
And
Flipendo!
you want to lock each door. So that'll lower that a little ways.
Alohomora!
Collect these beans and go unlock the next door. Okay, so we've already got one in position.
Flipendo!
Now that one's in position. Unlock these beans first. And now, put everything else back into position for that front door. Select our star. Stand here. Another save game book. I've never actually quite been sure what that's supposed to unlock. I think it might come later. Now let's get these beans. Beans are vital for our success here. Ah, it does unlock something. It's in there. I think this one has a card in it? No, just more beans. This unlocks our way to another star. Oh, no, there's another chest. Get them beans. I've already up to like 137 beans. Oh, that looks interesting. Tally ho! What a convoluted way to make a bridge, huh? Send them. Select our next star. Yeah, chocolatey asshole. These usually have a substantial amount of beans in there too. Oh yeah. Booyah. A lot easier to find than the last one, I'll tell you. Tell me how many challenge stars I have, and I wasn't paying attention. So there's that finishing star he was talking about. Gonna send his sorry butt in there. That'll lower that star down a little bit for us. And one more. That lowers it down the rest of the way. However, I do like to throw the last guy in there. Just because they stay upside down there and they're not going to bother me. Now this next part is going to sound a little nutty to you. Did you see that star over there? This one? We're going to go get it. The way to get it is right there. So yep, we gotta climb up this crap. Mean. Him in there. Sweet, delicious beans. Now we'll go get that challenge star. And that's all of them. Now we just have to make it past. Let's see, we just have to make it past those wooden things. Which they get increasingly faster as you go up. And voila!
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Rictus Sempra challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
So we'll come out here. Oh, that must be one of the... Correction, that is one of the bean guys.
Sorry, I've run out of stock. You'll have to come back later.
Well, fine then.
Harry, the weekly house point ceremony is about to start. Follow me and I'll show you where it is.
Ah yes, the weekly house point ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who have trouble remembering names, I am Albus Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts. Welcome to the very first weekly house point ceremony of the school year. The house with the most points wins a visit to the Bean Bows Room. The length of the visit depends on how many more points they have over the second-placed house. Let's take a look at the scores. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the... Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Cool.
Good luck, and remember, you only have a limited time to collect beans.
So this, my friends, is the bonus bean room. This is where we get to collect our crap load of beans. Yeah. Shut that one clear out of the room, didn't it? Since we do have so many points over Slytherin, I'll cut this for times purposes, but because this is pretty much all you do in here.
Harry, there you are. Glad I found you.
Hello, Wood.
Time for Quidditch practice, Harry.
Quidditch.
None of the other teams have started training yet, so we'll have a good head start.
But I haven't had lunch yet.
You can eat later. Follow me to the Quidditch pitch.
Oh yeah, because eating is important.
I haven't got anything to trade at the moment. Come back later when I've had a chance to replenish my stock.
Well, fine.
Hey, Harry, want to trade? We have the best values in Hogwarts. Hey, Harry, want to trade? We buy in bulk and pass the savings on to you.
What do you have?
I have a Nimbus 2001, the best model available to the general public.
Press on the yes button to accept the trade or the no button to decline.
Yeah, I don't have enough beans for that.
Suit yourself. Don't know when I'll have these again, though.
What do you have?
I have Quidditch armor, just like the Chudley Cannons wear.
And that's still gonna be a no.
The customer is always right, even in cases like this.
You're damned right. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Sure.
I think I ate too many Bertie Bott's beans.
Then what were you looking on the wall for? Never mind.
Listen up, Harry. We're going to make sure we win the Quidditch Cup this year, and the way we're going to do that is practice, practice, practice. First, a quick recap of what we learned last year. Of course, you already know that the red ball is called the quaffle, and it's the job of the 3 chasers to get it past the enemy keeper and into one of the goalposts. But you don't need to concern yourself with that. There are also 2 bludgers flying around, which you don't want to get hit by. But don't worry, each team has 2 beaters who try to keep them away from you.
Okay.
Last, and most importantly, it's your job as our seeker to catch the golden snitch before the enemy seeker does.
Excuse me.
Since you've been off all summer, let's start out easy. I'm going to throw up a snitch for you, and I want you to try to catch it. Sounds easy enough?
Alright. So Quidditch is a little bit easier
you can use your arrow
in this
keys to
game.
steer your broom left, right, up, and down. Being hit by a bludger, pushed by the other seeker, or running into things can slow you down and put you further behind the snitch. You'll automatically close in on the snitch.
Press the left mouse button to catch the snitch.
So I'll have
Now
to
the
remember
rest
to
of the
switch
Gryffindor team
to
is
my
here.
arrow keys
Let's
for
play a mock
Quidditch.
game of Quidditch. Avoid the bludgers and the other seeker. I'm going to have a Gryffindor stand in as an enemy seeker. You'll need to make sure she's out of the way before you can catch the snitch. Don't worry, they'll take it easy on you.
Noted.
If you have enough beans, you can buy Quidditch upgrades from Fred and George. When you're close to another player, Harry, you can use your action keys to kick or shove them.
I guess I can use my mouse.
The Nimbus 2001 gives you much needed speed. That's it, Harry. Give them a good nudge so you can catch the snitch.
Booyah!
Excellent work, everyone. You're back on form, Potter, which means we've got a great chance of winning the cup this year.
Darn right.
Aren't you finished yet, Harry?
Don't look now, but here comes the Slytherin team.
I don't believe it! I booked the pitch for today.
Hey, they've got new brooms and it looks like... Yes, they are! They're Nimbus 2001s!
Yeah, I know. Apparently, Lucius Malfoy made a very generous donation.
Like our new brooms, Weasley.
What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I'm the Slytherin Seeker now. Didn't you know? Perhaps someday Gryffindor will be able to afford new brooms.
Well, at least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got in on pure talent.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudbloods.
That's racist.
You pay for that one, Malfoy.
Well, at least I could afford it, Weasley, unlike you.
Leave it, Ron. He's not worth the trouble.
Yeah.
Mudblood. the nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle.
That doesn't
A different
sound fun.
kind of chill would soon set in as well.
Ominous. Don't you think?
It's time for potions class with Professor Snape. We don't want to be late. You know what he's like. It's down in the dungeons. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm coming, Hermione. To the dungeons.
This leads to the dungeons.
Yes, it does, Harry. We're about to learn something very valuable to this game.
Now pay attention. Today, you will attempt to learn the art of mixing one of the most useful potions ever concocted. The Wiggenweld potion. Potter, you have just volunteered to show the rest of the class how this is done. Get up here immediately.
Okay.
A Wiggenweld potion will restore some of your lost stamina. Even a single bottle is capable of healing the most grievous wounds. In this chest are the 2 ingredients of Wiggenweld potion: flubberworm mucus and wiggentree bark. Take them out.
Okay.
Now, walk up to the cauldron. Try not to touch the potion. I don't want it contaminated.
Contaminated with what?
Observe Mr. Potter adding the ingredients to the cauldron and mixing them. Careful, Potter. You don't want to lose house points.
For what?
Mr. Potter now has a Wiggenweld potion. To drink the potion, press spacebar. Back to your seat, Potter. Those of you who are adventurous, or more probably clumsy, will no doubt want to make Wiggenweld potions on your own. Therefore, there are cauldrons like this one throughout Hogwarts. They are the only cauldrons in which Wiggenweld potions can be made. And the ingredients, flubberworm mucus and wiggentree bark, can also be found throughout Hogwarts. Now, for today's lecture, the history of flubberworm mucus extraction.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about flubberworm mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
You would, Hermione.
Let's get going before Snape comes out.
Let you rip me
What was that? What was what? That voice. It was coming from over there. Come on.
That doesn't look good.
Ugh! That's horrible!
Yeah, a little
What's
bit.
going on?
Enemies of the air, beware! You'll be next, mudbloods.
Again, that's racist.
She's been petrified, but how? I cannot say. And now, I would like everybody to please return to their dormitories. There's nothing else to see here.
Come on, Harry. Professor Dumbledore's right. There's nothing more to see here.
I suppose.
Everyone at Hogwarts was disturbed by the attack on Mrs. Norris and the mysterious words scrawled on the wall. Rumors and speculations spread.
As they do.
Hermione, in particular, was especially affected. Ron and Harry became sure that she was up to something, but whatever it was, she remained tight-lipped.
As she does.
We have to get to Charms class, Harry, and I have an idea.
An idea about what?
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber of Secrets. He's bound to know something. Let's go.
Hermione.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for Charms.
Coming, Hermione.
So what we're actually gonna do so we are gonna save the game right there. So that is where we'll end this episode for today. So until we see you next time, have a good one. Stay classy.